tickets, £1,000 if you prefer, but 2 tickets and a VIP trip to that fight next week, Benn against McClellan. Well, Nigel Benn has stayed over at his training base in Tenerife. He's been very elusive, he's kept quiet, but McClellan is here in London. He's been working out at the Peacock Gym in East London, and he's been drawing rave reviews there, I can tell you. Well, Gary Newbon caught up with him yesterday and asked McClellan for his views on Nigel Benn.
Well, I think Ben has been a great champion. He's got to be somebody. He has a super middleweight title. And as far as in the ring with me against an opponent like Ben, I don't think I should have no problem. I won't have a problem with him. It's a perfect style. He's a guy that's going to come towards me. He has a lot of heart. He thinks he's a big puncher, so that's it'll be tailor-made for me.
You've never been past 8 rounds?
No, I will never go past 8 rounds again. My fights don't go that long. I mean, the way I train and the way I punch, and the heart I got, and the mind I have, my fights probably will never go past 2 or 3 rounds.
Unlike a lot of fighters, though, Ben is never afraid to go in with anybody. He's been in with Iron Barkley. I mean, that was a tremendous one-round fight that he won. He may be a little bit tougher than some of the opponents you've met.
Well, believe it or not, Barkley was a hard puncher, but you got to have speed and power to make a great punch. Barkley punches was very hard. You can see him coming. The punches that knock you out is the ones you don't see coming. So I had the speed and power. And you can't compare me now with the other fights I had before, because I was like killing myself to make weight. And people said I don't have no stamina. I mean, if you lose 11 pounds a day before the fight, and you would be exhausted too. So this is the first fight that I'm in the ring with all my strength. I'll be weighing like 175, my natural walk-around weight, without losing any weight, and it's as strong as I ever be in a fight.
You got a tremendous left hook. You got some tremendous range of punches. How long do you think this fight will go?
Well, it depends on Ben. If he sit there and challenge me, then it'll be over quick. But if he take his time and try to outbox me and move a little bit, then it'll probably take me a little longer to catch up with him, but not too many rounds.
What do you think of his punching power?
Well, I mean, he has about 85–90% knockout ratio. He's punching pretty good. I never gave my opponent enough credit. I never give none of my opponents credit for being a big knockout artist, because mentally, if you go in the ring thinking this guy's a big puncher, this guy's a better boxer than me, mentally you beat. So I look at all my opponents as sparring partner.
What are your strengths, do you think?
Boxing, punching, I can do it all.
Are there any weaknesses there?
No, just me.
Outside the ring, you've got an interesting interest in the fact you've got 4 pit bull terriers. One would frighten most people.
Right. I mean, I just have pit bulls because pit bull is the only dog that remind me of myself. Just real aggressive. Don't take none off nobody and just straight to the point. And it's a real aggressive dog.
And he's a very aggressive man as well. 9 o'clock, same place, same time, Saturday night. It could well be one of the great fights of the year, that one, Nigel Benn against Gerald McClellan.